Jhonny Rico comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, Jhonny Rico, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. He's really on some kind of roll at the plate. This speaks to how he's seeing the ball and his consistency day in and day out. Those are both qualities that evaluators want to see. First and second, one away. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Kennedy Corona. Second inning, no score thus far. Puts one down in front of the plate. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. What an opportunity this offense has now. He dropped down a sacrifice to move the runners to second and third, but they couldn't get the out defensively, and now the bases are loaded. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Here's the catcher, Abraham Gutierrez. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. In there, picks up the K. Huge K there. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, drive him in, need you right here.
Fly ball, left field, Lucas has this one sized up, and that's the end of the inning. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Charles McAdoo. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. We'll move on to the third with no score.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jhonny Rico.
Go back to Scranton.
Gets on base and keeps it going.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that
What a
side.
treat to watch him swing the bat lately. He's making great contact like he did right there. Kennedy Corona getting ready to hit. 2-1 now. McAdoo. Play made. That ends the inning. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. Hard liner.
Dig hard, dig hard, dig hard.
And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Relay, throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Kennedy Corona. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up to the right side. McAdoo moving under it. And makes the catch. Abraham Gutierrez now at the plate.
Nobody better right now.
tackle up, checks the runner, back safely. One out with a runner at second.
Strike him out.
Up the middle, McAdoo.
Come on, slide.
And two away now. To the top of the order we go. Ahmed Rosario will hit next.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
The 0-1. Grounds this one up the middle. And a base hit right there. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And they lead by 2. Rico digging in. 2 outs, RBI opportunity, and looking to come through for his team.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Swing and a rocket. This one pretty far back.
Relay.
Gets over his head. One run is in. Runner around third. Here's the relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a runner left aboard. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Scranton Wilkes-Barre ahead in this game, 3-0. Rico was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 2 RBI on 4 hits. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Jhonny Rico has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Jhonny Rico.
Here we go, Cody. Let's go, Cody.
Round it.
That's a base hit. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's an absolute shot off the bat at 109 miles per hour. Clearly locked in on that swing. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Jhonny Bibas.
Come on, Cody.
And we're all even up. In the dirt, but kept it close. Man at second with 2 down. Swings and flares it, and it falls. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Batting eighth, the
Always
shortstop,
feels good when you
George
come through and get your
Lombard
team on the board
Jr.
first. Not the hardest line drive you'll ever see, but a hit is a hit. I'm sure he'd have preferred to square it up better, but he'll take the knock anyway.
Now batting, the center
Here's the center fielder, Jhonny Rico. A double and a run scored the first time up.
You're the man up there. Make something happen for us.
Here we go, Cody.
And he swings and lofts one to deep center. Does it have the distance? And it's off the wall. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. One out and 2 in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Jhonny Bibas.
Let's go, Cody. Come on, Bisons.
On the ground to short, Lantigua. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, George Lombard Jr.
2 down and a runner at second
better.
base.
Clutch up here.
Next to hit, George Lombard Jr.
Let's go, Bisons.
Oh, great stop. To
Good
first.
here, good here. You're right here.
Nicely done for the out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. Midway through the 4th, the Rail Riders lead it 2-0.
Leading off for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, the center fielder, Jhonny Rico.
Rico stands in now and watches strike 1. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Man, you smoked that thing. Atta boy, good job.
Now batting, the second
Next to
baseman,
bat for the Rail Riders,
Hey,
Jhonny
right guy, no one
Bibas.
better up there. Back.
Now a quick throw to first, and back in there.
Back.
Another throw over. Back in that time as well. Payoff pitch. Runner on the move. In there for strike 3 call. Safe at second, not even close. 3-2 is a count where you'll often see a runner take off because chances are the batter's gonna put one in play or get the walk. Nearly backfired into a strike 'em out, throw 'em out double play that time, but they got the steal.
Now batting,
So up
Hey,
next,
come in,
George
Preston.
Lombard Jr.
Lombard Jr.
Let's go, Jorge.
0-2, and the delivery. In the dirt, but blocked. Now the payoff pitch. Got him looking. Hey, fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with
Now
a 6-pack
Hey,
of
keep
the
it going,
healthiest
come on,
soda
Press.
out there.
Frick.
Digging in for the Rail Riders, Tomas Frick. Swing, soft line drive.
On the back.
Throw to first. Out! What a play! And that... 1 out and 2 on. Next up for the Bisons, Charles McAdoo. Into center.
Three.
Rico on the way in. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. And now the center fielder, Jhonny Rico. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. So 2 down. Digging in for the Bisons, Yohendrick Pinango. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit.
2.
He turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. He's in there.
Hey, he beat the throw.
He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and Rico made some big contributions for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 that went for extra bases. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. Jhonny Rico has been absolutely phenomenal this season. He's turning heads at the plate. It's the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. First pitch coming your way next. Up now, facing one of the most hyped young arms in the game.
Rico.
Here we go, Bisons.
Ripped into the outfield. And a base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Coming up to the dish for Scranton-Wilkes-Barre, George Lombard Jr.
Hey, drive mid for us. Need you. Here you go.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side.
Here, on the back.
In plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Scranton-Wilkes-Barre with the lead, 1-0. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Jace Borfin. 3-1 pitch. Up the middle. Base hit. Coming around third. Comes across to score. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. Smart heads-up defensive play there. He knew he couldn't get the runner at home, so instead went to third and cut the runner down there. Nice job.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Your turn, right here. Drive him in.
Rico.
Let's go, Bisons!
Go hard.
And it's into the gap. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Second run scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Now batting.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, George Lombard Jr.
We need you. Here you go, kid.
And ball full. 2 aboard. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Next is the designated hitter, Zach Short. 3-ball, no-strike pitch. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Spencer Jones digs in now. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. Bases loaded, 1 away. Soft liner to center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Digging in for the Rail Riders, Kennedy Corona. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Here's a fly to left. Lucas under it. And that's that. But 2 runs. Up now, redemption time. His teammate left the runner out there, but now he can finish the job. Swing and a drive.
Come on, dig.
It's carrying.
Get over.
And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And it's now 5-4. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. George Lombard Jr., the next to hit.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Line to left. Oh, can't hang on. The relay to the plate beats it safe, and they lead by 2. That's a tough play for an outfielder, even under ideal circumstances. But with a night game and the lights shining, it's even tougher. Still an error for sure, but liners like that put the outfielder between a rock and a hard place. No outs, runner at first. Victor Arias getting ready to hit. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jhonny Rico. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Swung on and pasted to deep right. He got every stitch of that ball, and it is out of here. Made them pay for that one, and they tack on 3. It's 12-4. To my eye, he looks really comfortable hitting recently. Seeing the ball well, looks confident, and he is punishing every mistake pitch he sees. That one was in doubt all the way to the end. He hammered it down the line, but it wasn't clear whether it'd be fair or foul. Once it clanged off the pole, he got to smile and round the bases. 1 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jhonny Rico. He's already homered in this ballgame. And that's a base hit.
Find the ball.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Right there,
always scary when you see a liner back to the mound like that. Glad the pitcher's okay. Got to keep your head on a swivel out there. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, George Lombard Jr. 1-2 offering. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And there's 2 away. Man on at first. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Zach Short.
Back.
Snap throw to first. Just got the hand in there safely.
Back.
Back over to first. And they're keeping the runner close.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball 4,
And ball
first
4.
base.
2 aboard.
The batter, the first baseman.
And here's the first
Spencer
baseman, Spencer Jones. Here's the 1-2 offering. Now a flare off the bat.
Go, go,
It
go, go.
falls in. And here comes the runner. Throw to the plate. Safe. And they're
No,
pulling
he's safe.
away. Up by 7 now.
Now batting.
Jhonny Rico will hit next. With the runner at third and nobody out, they could put the ball in the air and go for the sac fly. Or they could swing away and try for the big inning. Swing in a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. And that one's getting out of here. It's another long ball in this game. Home run number 10 on the year. His second of the night. And they add on. It's 18-7. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently. A lot of good at-bats. And when you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.